The Panchayat Raj system. The Panchayat Raj is a well-established mediation system that has existed in rural India for many centuries. It is a system where the village, or sometimes community elders, or panchas would assume the role of mediators between disputing parties. The Panchayat Raj system continues to be used even today, where the panchas issue a verdict based on his best judgment. If the issue is still not resolved, then the matter is taken up with in a more public setting where the rest of the village or community is invited, and many elders make a decision that will be binding on the disputing parties. Panchas or mediators are from both sexes because sometimes the parties do not speak to panchas of the opposite sex. Due to the respect that panchas command over the rest of the community, their judgment is usually adhered to. The Panchayat Raj is so well rooted in the traditional Indian system that the government and judiciary recognizes this form of settlement as an elementary dispute resolution mechanism in India. The Panchayat Raj is considered as a basic unit of administration in India. Today we will look at how the dispute in the Ramaya family is resolved with the help of Panchayat Raj. Rampur is an imaginary village in India with a population of about 1 lakh. Agriculture is the mainstay of this village. This is a story of an imaginary joint family renowned for its unity, about which not only the people in the village, but even people from other villages spoke with awe. Ramaya is the patriarch of the family. He lives with his wife Sita and 5 children in a joint family. There is the elderly patriarch Ramaya, for whom a family lunch with wife Sita and all his children and their families means a lot. There is the Raghu, the eldest son Raghu and his wife who look after the family lands and are farmers. There is Praveen, who is a yoga teacher who goes to a nearby village daily to teach. His wife Paramila helps at home. There are 2 daughters of Ramaya, Nirmala, who is married, wanted to be a teacher but was not allowed, and Vanaja, who is timid and voiceless, who is to be married. The dispute is triggered with the entry of daughter-in-law Dr. Sushila, who the youngest son Dr. Kishore has loved and married. Fights start over small issues among women folk, household, dresses Sushila is allowed to wear, and the preferential treatment Sushila gets. Along the line, we realize the differences are deeper seated. Today, the family is unable to solve its family issues at home, and for the first time after Indian independence, they are at Panchayat to resolve their family dispute.
Ancha, you know how it is in our family. We're a big family. I have 3 sons, as you know. I have 2 daughters. Now, what is the issue? My youngest son, Ishore, he got married recently. She's a doctor, Dr. Sushila. They are also living with us. Now, my daughters-in-law are not liking it because they are saying she's not doing any housework. But my wife we are very happy because after all, she's got medical degree. She's working in hospital. My other 2 daughters-in-law, they are here. No, this Savitri, Parimala, all jealous of her. They're saying that she also must do household work. Now tell me what I should do.
Okay. So the issue is housework. Okay. So can we talk to...
So the issue is only housework and nothing else?
And also that she likes to wear different clothes. She's from the city, you know. She doesn't like to wear sari and dupatta on her head. But why can't she dress like that? If hospital is allowing, why not?
So
No.
dressing and housework seems to be the problem. Am I right?
Yes. You can ask my daughters.
Your sons are okay with what's happening? Is Kishore okay with what is happening? And is Raghu and Praveen okay with what's happening?
We are also having a big problem because our wives are also complaining all the time that she is getting special privileges. We are all staying in one house, So they cannot say that she is well educated and so she can wear whatever she wants. Our wife was forced. Now they are making our life miserable. No,
Hey,
it
bhaiya,
is
you
not
are
fair. No.
educated. No, why you are talking like this? You
It is
also
not
know
about
that.
education.
Hello, your
It is
wife
not
is
about
from the
education.
village. You loved and married her. She is your mama's daughter. That is
If she
different.
is from the village, that does not mean to say. But if
That's
she
not
is
fair.
not well educated like your wife, that is not the problem here. We are staying in one family.
My wife was not born and brought up here. She came
That
from
is,
the city.
then she should have gone and stayed in the city. Then she should have stayed. She has come here to this environment. In
So
this
you are telling me
environment,
to
she
get
should
out
be
of
the
my
way
own
that it
father's
should.
house. Who are you?
I am not saying
Then
you
you are telling she
you are
should be in the
putting
city.
words in my mouth. You are saying you're putting words in my mouth. I am saying in this house rule should be equal to all. That is all we are saying.
Who
What
are
do you
you?
say,
My
Praveen?
father is there. My father will set the rules. You are not the head of the family. Daddy, you please speak. What and all Bhaiya is telling?
Keep quiet. Kishore and Raghu, keep quiet now. And what I want to say is, I
So
think
Praveen doesn't have a problem with any of this.
my younger daughter,
Definitely
Vanessa,
there
has
is a problem. Please
and
understand,
Vanessa
she
is
has
married
agreed to
somebody
come
from
here.
America.
No,
No, Praveen has to. No, Praveen was talking now because Praveen was telling his complaint.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Praveen, you also tell no.
yeah, so she has agreed. No, Sushila has agreed to come here. We didn't ask her to come here. On her own, she said, we'll come here, I'll stay here, I'll start a hospital in the village. Now, when you're in the village and that environment, you have to take care of all the things and the rules also.
That is all we are saying.
Correct.
Let
Very
me
correct.
ask you one thing, Bhaiya. Praveen Bhaiya, let me ask you. When there was, when daddy's time was there was no hospital. But when the hospital came, you all accepted, no? Like that only, when changes come, you people like all good things when it is happening
But
to you.
that
It's
is
not
in
good
the
or
Why is the
bad.
hospital,
problem, eh?
not in
It
the
is not
house.
good or bad. It's a basic thing. This is a village, it's an environment. You need to go by the environment. You suddenly cannot decide to change the whole thing because you have come from outside.
What whole thing, Bhaiya? My wife is, she's, you should use your sense. She said, I am also a doctor. You are expecting me to wear this dhoti and go for work. I am wearing Panchayat, no? Like that only, doctor means we have to wear the doctor's dress only.
But we
That
are talking
means
only inside the house. In the house, all are equal.
The hospital
In
you
the
can
house,
wear
all
and
are
go.
equal.
I cannot tell all this to my wife. Then because of you people, I will get a divorce.
Same is true here, no? You're only talking about yourself. Think you were living in this house all the time. You had all the time we were having all of us together. There was no problem. You
Can we
have
ask-
brought her from outside now.
Barbie and all, they like to wear sari, they are wearing. I am not interfering. Did I tell Barbie not to wear? Similarly, you people don't interfere. Leave her alone. After all, it's only a matter of clothes. Daddy, please tell something. Why these people are targeting me?
Can we ask Nirmala and Vasudev about this issue?
Yeah, we can also see a big difference after Sushila has come in. Till then, I mean, as a family, we were all very jointly united and we were having a lot of fun together because everybody was coordinating and helping in all the possible things. Now, suddenly we find some people are doing everything, some people are not doing anything at all. This is not fair. I wanted to work as a teacher, but I mean, nobody gave me permission to work. Why? One person is a doctor, she's allowed to work. I don't like it.
Because Nirmala Didi is speaking, let me also speak. When so many people, Ammaji, I'm just telling you, when so many people in the house are against me, I have come here marrying the person that I love and with the elders' permission. But you can see yourself that none of my sister-in-laws like me, even my mother-in-law, she is not here, but everybody is talking behind my back. Why should I live in such an environment? I and my husband will go away. These people don't want us. I am ready to walk out. I have told Kishore already that we don't have to live here.
No, you have come here today to find a solution for the problem. That is why your father-in-law has come here. So we'll have to find a solution for it. It's not like I will walk away, I will go away. That is not a solution for this. See, we have to, all of us have to stay together. We'll have to find a way where all of us can stay together like before in the same house.
How will it be when everybody behind my back, they're talking? It is as if I have committed a crime. Why I came to the village to help all the villagers? Am I only sitting in the house and not doing anything? I am working and helping the villagers. All the vaccination camp, I was there. So many lives I have saved. But for them, all that they do doesn't matter. They only are bothered about, I should be in the kitchen at 5 o'clock in the morning. I should do all the cooking and I should wear the clothes just like them. What is there in all these small things? Why can't they get over this?
So Sushila, do you mean to say, Sushila, that you have to be served in the house? We have to take care of you in the house and you will not help us in the house? Is that what you want us to do?
Then Didi, I'm not telling that. Whenever I've come to the kitchen to work, I have seen you people bickering behind my back. I don't like it. I like to be treated with respect.
We
That
will.
is not fair to say.
If you participate in the house, everybody will treat you with respect. But if you
When I
decide to
try
be
to
treated
participate,
differently,
you're
it
finding
is going
so
to be a
many
problem.
faults. You're finding so many faults in everything that I cook and do. What is the whole point? That's the reason I stopped coming to the kitchen.
I
You're
think
all
that's
bitching
true.
behind my back.
Okay,
No,
1 minute.
jointly
One
do
minute,
things
1
together.
minute. Nirmala, Parimala, and Kishore and Sushila, please, 1 minute. Can we hear Vanaja's point of view also on this? Thank you.
I wish I could speak a little bit, but I cannot do it. It's disrespectful to elders.
No, please, you tell us what is your viewpoint on this issue.
I wish I could be a teacher.
Okay.
Marrying a doctor abroad doesn't mean much to me, but I cannot express this.
Okay.
But I support Vanaja. Why can't you? I definitely feel that what she has to follow her heart.
No, wait a minute over here, because the first problem which we came for is the daughter-in-laws. Sushila was not helping in the kitchen, was not following a dress code. That is where the discontent was. Now Vanaja has come in saying that some American guy and she has to marry. So is there a talk of marriage in the family? Is that where the problem is coming from?
That's one of the
Because it
problems
seems to be
also.
one of the problems. So what is
Yes.
the other problems which we are talking here then?
Vaishnav,
from
all
this-
that we are saying is, for everybody, the rule in the house should be same. Otherwise, we feel like we are being used like servants in the house. We are only all the time serving everybody. Papaji is there, we have to do everything. And then if everybody starts throwing their weight around, we feel it is very difficult for us. We also had dreams. We also like to wear other clothes. But when we wore, it was high objection came for all that. Now everything is okay for one person. So we are only asking for equality. That is all we are asking.
So you're not,
everybody
you
should
don't
be
bother,
treated
you're not
equally.
worried about Vanaja's wedding or what is going to happen. So that is not your
We would love her to have what she wants. Because for all the women, we are thinking the rule should be same. That is all we are asking.
So
That
you're
is-
not
that is
worried
Ramaya,
about
what do you
the
have to say?
expenses.
Mr. Ramaya, what do you have to say on having same rules for everyone? That is what
I can say only one thing. I think these people are also very angry because everybody is supposed to contribute towards Vanaja's wedding. Now they are feeling that this Kishore and Dr. Sushila are not paying anything. Now that is a big problem. We have to
Apache, we
solve-
are ready to contribute. We have even given you the money already. You forgot. For Vanaja's wedding, we have contributed already.
No.
Who did you give the money to?
To you only, Papaji. You forgot.
No, I have not given any money to me. I'm sorry, my dear. I like you very much, Dr. Sushila, but I don't have not received any money.
In that case, I will ask Kishore because we have saved the money for her wedding and we are ready to support for the wedding cost.
But I think Kishore has changed his mind because now he's talking about going separately, living in a separate house. I have no issues. But you please talk to your sisters-in-law and your ask Kishore to talk to his brothers. How much can I also tell as father? I'm also feeling very sad nowadays. Only Sita and I are sitting and having lunch, dinner. What is the meaning of this? Tell me. All of you fighting. Big family.
So I think the main discontent over here is a matter of money more than it's stepping
Okay.
right from money to who's going to spend more for Vanaja's wedding, or whether Ramaya is going to spend more for Vanaja's wedding because probably the guy is from abroad. So all the brothers and sister-in-laws are feeling where is the money going to come from? So with that also comes a problem of they all feel they have not been given the same treatment as Sushila. So, and is there anything else? Is Nirmala wanting to say anything in this?
No, as a family, I mean, we all have to make adjustments. It's not that we want Dr. Sushila to work all the time. She has to go for work, but before she goes for work, she has to help the others as well. If everybody pulls in for each other and we make some adjustments, we can all live as a very happy family.
Nirmala Didi, I have to tell you something in that case. Why don't they have a system in the house? Now anybody who goes to the kitchen will start working. No, then they have to do all the work. Wherever I come from, I'm not bragging about my family, but usually there is a job allotment, whether it is a house or in a workplace. So and so will do this. If they have given me a duty, I'll do. Whenever I come into the kitchen, they'll tell, what are you going to cook? What you know? They always are telling, putting me down. So I don't feel like going there at all. Let them treat me with some.
Which means even before work, what you're supposed to do, we will be able to tell you that, and you can do that and go for your work. No problem.
Also the timing. If you come late and then say, I will do it, see, there is a system of time also in the house. That also has to be adhered.
Okay, I will come at whatever time we will fix. But you should also remember that I am working, I am not sitting idle and sleeping in the hospital. I am working.
We are not also sitting idle by choice.
And I am standing all the time. I have to stand and work. So one thing you get, please note down, Savitri Didiji, I cannot wear a sari and go, see, for your sake, for all of your sake, I am wearing handful of bangles and all this. How much it hinders my work? Have you any idea? When a doctor is working, it is not like sitting in the kitchen. I have to bend and do, I have to do surgery. I have to meet with emergency situations. At that time, you are expecting me to wear this and sindoor and sari. How it is possible? You tell me one thing, Pramila Didi and Nirmala Didi, all of you tell me, with your daughters, Nirmala Didi is having daughters. You are making your daughters also to wear sari or whatever, your eldest daughter or whatever. Will you marry her to a villager? The rules for them are different, no? So when
Nirmala
changing,
Didi's children are very small, ma. And right now, that is not the question. Very small children she has. Where is the question of wearing saris right now?
Didi, you're not having daughters. That's why you're talking like this. If you had daughters, I am sure you would not be putting the rules for them like this. You're having sons, so you're talking like this.
No, I am a lady myself. No, the rule applies to me, no? And I'm following it, isn't it? It's not that it will apply only to my daughter. We are all doing what we're supposed to do.
Didi, I will follow the rules if it is suitable. I will not follow the rules.
See, that is not what a rule is. A rule is not something you follow. If it is suitable for you, I leave the rule if it is not suitable for me. A rule is a rule. No.
By not wearing sari, what crime I am doing? I am just wearing something which I am comfortable.
No, can we also say,
say something. My children are fighting.
No, that is what I'm saying. Can Ramaya suggest, or can he say that Parmila and Savitri also wear clothes of their choice?
Can we ask Anaja also for some inputs regarding this?
So
she is the daughter of the house.
It's not only about work and money. There are so many other little things that everyone is fighting on. Nirmala Didi wanted to be a teacher before, and it looks like that is on the back of her mind also. And also looks like the other things on the mind of Bhabi, Parimala and Savitri. I'm not supposed to speak. It's disrespectful to elders.
okay, I think that if all daughter-in-laws were having the same, if Savitri and Parimala were given as much freedom to choose what they will wear, like Sushila, probably one of the issues over there could be mitigated. Could be solved over there. Because there's a restriction for Savitri and Parimala that they should wear only this kind of clothes at home. So if they were given a choice to choose what they can also wear with freedom, probably this issue of clothing will be set aside. Yes. Then is the issue of cooking. Probably as Nirmala Didi had suggested, if there was a rule, I mean, if there was a, say like you do breakfast, I do lunch, I do dinner, or, different household chores were, kind of given to each of them and said, okay, you take care of this, I take care of this. And you sit and you talk and you figure out which can be done for her when she's coming from a, late or hospital hours or something. Then that matter could be resolved quite okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I think this is once again, Ramaya has to say whether he is okay with his daughter-in-laws wearing different clothes are similar to Sushila at home. See, it should not be that everybody should be treated equal.
I will leave my sons to decide. Praveen and Raghu, what have you decided? You decide for your wives. How can I decide for your wives? My generation is where the women wore saris and they were at home doing all the work. Now today generation I cannot control. So I will only say
Ramaya.
I am happy with Sushila, the way she dresses. She's an educated woman. She's from the city. I cannot stop her. Now you both decide whether your wives can wear other clothes. I don't know. Don't even know now. They are quite old. Whether they will be comfortable. They will talk. They will shout. But I don't know if they'll be really comfortable wearing those kind of clothes. So you have to ask your husbands. Husbands are in charge in our house. So you ask, if you ask me about my wife Sita, I will tell you, yes, she likes wearing only saris. So you decide what Praveen brought to
Babuji,
home.
Babuji, if you say that all of them are having the same rule, and if that is followed in the house, we are definitely okay with it.
Yeah, so we will follow same rule then. Sushila, what do you say?
So we agree on the dress code?
Papaji,
Nirmala also has to say,
Papaji,
she's
I
also
would
not
just
allowed.
like to, Papaji, I would only like to say that it should be Savitri Didi and Pramila Didi who should decide, not their husbands. It's them to decide, Papaji. I'm sorry to talk like this, but the wish should be theirs, not their husbands.
My dear Sushila, you're from the city, you will talk like this. In my village, you should be happy that I'm allowing you to whatever, remember allowing to you to dress whatever you want. That is because I'm respecting you. My daughters-in-law from traditional families. That is why I'm saying I cannot take that decision. The husbands have to decide. My generation, only husbands decided everything. I cannot change my ways for you. Be happy, I'm allowing you to wear all these clothes.
There's more worry inside elder bhabhi and second bhabhi about
They
the
have to say what is the problem which is in their mind. They have spoken
Yeah,
about dress code.
yeah.
They have spoken about household work. Okay, we have tried to see what we can do there. But whatever problem they have to come out and tell what is the problem.
I
What
wish
is
you
that
could
it's in
speak
their
like Sushila bhabhi.
Raghu and Praveen are there. No, let them talk.
So
Praveen,
Raghu and
I
Praveen,
think
what
we
is the
should
problem
tell.
with you?
Praveen, I think we should tell what we were talking. That is that the finances, because Kishore is also earning more than both of us. Then he can also contribute to the family if it is only for other things. Only that he is a doctor, for that also from the family only money has been spent.
A lot
So
of
we
money on
also,
his education has been
lot
spent
of
also.
money has been spent.
Yes.
And because he was marrying a doctor, for that also a lot of money was spent, much more than our weddings. So now also when the financial burden along with all this, when it comes as a, Praveen, you'd also tell no.
No, I agree very much, because to make him a doctor, we have given a lot of work we did to get him educated. Now, after getting educated, he should be doing service or he should be demanding all these things. It's not fair, no?
Okay.
And
Kishore,
What
as
does
you have to
Ramaya
say on
have to
that?
say in this? What does Ramaya have to
Sure.
say? Because you have spent for one of your son's education more than what you have spent for your other children. So you should now tell what is your feeling on this. What do you think?
Why is this Shastriji keeping very quiet? Only I'd like talking only to men.
No, I want to know Kishore's idea also. What does he think about finance part?
Shastri ji,
Fathers and your brothers spend so much on your education.
yeah, my
What
brothers
is
are telling
feeling?
that, but when my eldest brother, when my dad tried to make him to go to school, he used to run away and sit in the cinema theaters. He never studied. That's why he's helping dad with the farm. My second brother, he couldn't study. Whatever he did, they even gave him Chavanaprash day and night. Nothing, his brain, they were having some problem, they said. But he had no problem. He
Kishore
wanted to
beta,
play.
I know your brothers. Okay, I have been in this village.
So
I want to
he-
know what is this thing, whatever their education, they have given money for your education.
No,
and
Papa
your father.
was ready, Shastri ji, to educate everybody. But those two, they were all the time playing. When it came to my turn, I was willing. So Papa ji made me study. And I am in front of all of you, have I not told my wife and I, we are earning, yes. But we are working in a village hospital. We are not making money like in the corporate hospitals. If my family wants only money, then let them allow me and my wife to go and stay in the city. From the corporate hospital, we can earn lakhs and send. But if we want family life, whatever we are earning from that, we are setting aside a portion for Vanaja's wedding. We have done that. for our contribution for the house, for our upkeep we are giving, but we are also saving some money, which they know, and I cannot allow them to interfere in my personal life. I will save with my wife. If they're going to have all of my money, then I'm not willing to listen to them.
First
I
of all,
think Ramaya has to say something over here.
I am very upset with the kind of respect he is showing to his brothers. Saying you're not educated. I am a teacher. And that is the respect that he has. Not educated, not done this. That's unfair. Just because you're a doctor, you're no bigger or no greater than a teacher. Only teachers have taught you. If teachers wouldn't have taught you, you wouldn't have been a doctor. So please learn to respect first.
Okay, Bhaiya, I didn't mean it in that way. What I meant is
unfortunately that is how.
See, what is there in your mind only will come out now when you're talking.
And Nirmala wants to be a teacher. You're not allowing her to be a teacher. So all in all, you want to govern what you want to do. That is not fair.
Who's not allowing Nirmala to? What have I got to do?
Papaji is not allowed. You didn't ever speak for her. You should have spoken.
Papaji, no. Her husband only
Papaji is supposed to open his
Papaji
mouth now
also did
and
not
talk.
allow. They got her married. You should have said, why don't you speak for the other people in the family? You're speaking only for your wife. Your wife comes afterwards. We all were there before that.
I didn't tell anything when you didn't study, when you ran away to the movie theaters and all.
That is not the point here.
I didn't run away anywhere. I've been teaching.
Ramaya,
I still go up and down and teach.
No, Ramaya, you have to talk now. You have to say, see, your children are fighting. You'll have to step in and say something.
That is what
you are the one who spent on educating Kishore.
All this while they're fighting in the house. Now they're fighting. Yo, shame for me. Everybody is seeing what they're doing in the house. See, I have not stopped anybody from doing anything. I'm very old, but I'm very broad-minded. So I told Sushila she can dress what she wants. She can dress the way she wants. I told my other two daughters-in-law, let them change their clothes if they want to. But that is up. They have to discuss with their husbands. They are here. Let them talk. Then my daughter Nirmala, she wanted to be a teacher, but she also wanted to get married. Good proposal came, so we got her married. Now she must ask husband, no, I want to go work as teacher. If she keeps everything like this, doesn't talk, then how will he know? Then that is between her and her husband. She's only my daughter. She's not my daughter-in-law. So I cannot tell her what she should do. Only her husband's family must decide.
No, Appaji, now the problem is about the money which they're saying. Raghu and Praveen feel that you spend more on Kishore, educating him. They feel that money is not, that amount of money has not been given to them. Probably they are not feeling okay with it. What are you going to do? Are you going to give them something?
I cannot do anything. More? I cannot make them small again and send them to school, college.
No, to study no, you can give them some part of the land. You can give them more or some.
That I am planning. They know that they are going to get.
Let's ask Praveen.
You should tell them, Papaji. If you don't tell them, how will they know? You should tell
Praveen and Raghu, what do you want?
I tell these things? One day I am going to die. I will not be living forever.
Unless you tell them that they will not know, Papaji. Only if you tell them and tell them, okay, I have spent so much on Kishore. I will give you this equal amount to Raghu and Praveen. So then they will feel better. They will think, okay, something is coming to them also. Otherwise, they feel that they have not got anything.
See, Ammaji, I don't know why you're always talking. Why can't you let the Shastri?
No, I want to know what is Praveen and Raghu think about the money part. How do you want? Is
Ammaji is talking to me. You are only worried about my sons. I am the one who makes
because they are the one who are Ramaya ji, I will give you chance. Wait, Ramaya ji, I'll give you chance. I know you are old timer like me. We know, I have seen your children, your sons Praveen and Raghu and Kishore grow up. Okay, I want to know what. Yes, you could spend more money on Kishore because he wanted to study. He was educated. Okay, he wanted to get educated. He wanted to be a doctor. I know Praveen and Raghu also contributed. Correct. Now I want to know what is the reason that now they are asking that they were not educated earlier. Praveen and Raghu, they know their capability. They did what they wanted to do. So now what is this new issue about money? So I would like to know what it is. Now Kishore is telling he will contribute for the wedding of Vanaja. Okay, Nirmala, okay, like you said, she can ask Vasudev about her teacher, being a teacher, whether she wants to be a teacher or not. Nirmala, you please consult with Vasudev and then discuss about this. Okay.
I had consulted, but I mean, so he said my father may not like it. So I don't want you to go for teaching.
But Mr. Ramaya says he has no issues. So it is between you and your husband.
Okay, I'll talk to
Now
him.
the money, and you all are saying, this is my understanding, you all are willing to decide on the work also, take your own shares, give some timings, dress code also you are willing to adjust, right? Now the money seems to be the issue here. So what is it that Raghu and Praveen want Ramaya or Kishore to do? Now what is over is done. What you want now, you please tell us. And Vanaja also, please, if you can add something to the money issue, we will be happy to know.
Shastriji, Praveen and I were talking this. Till now, whatever happens, we will not go back to it. But for now, for Vanaja's wedding and for all the household expenses, if the finances, if all the brothers give the same finances, then we will be okay with it. What Babuji gives is up to him. But the rest of it, the brothers, among the brothers, everything should be equal. That is all we are saying.
So equal is what exact amount, or you want percentage? Please.
No, whatever
percentage
amount.
of your money that you earn, or is it an amount figure you want to decide on?
One thing is
What
money,
is-
the other thing is the work to be done, right? So both have to be shared. You can't just say, okay, I've contributed, now somebody else take care. It cannot be. It is both the things. So
Yes.
money contribution also has to be done. Work also has to be
Equal.
divided
Sheila
equally.
agreed.
Then it will
Sheila
help
agreed to
everybody.
do her. So Sheila agreed to do her part, right?
Yes.
When she is there, she said she will do her part.
Parimal,
Now the money part, I want to understand.
Praveen
I want to
Bhaiya is talking
understand.
about, Shastriji, Praveen Bhaiya is talking about the work related to the wedding.
Okay.
No, everything. Household work also. We are talking about
That has
everything.
been agreed. No, that
All
we have all
inclusive.
agreed already. We don't have children. The minute I have children, we will also cut short our contribution. Please
Okay.
note the point.
Let us stay in the present, Dr. Sushila and Kishore. Just
No, I
wait.
was Kishore.
Kishore, okay. Let's wait. Right now, we want to sort out this money issue for the wedding, upcoming wedding, and for the house. So
But, do you
Vanaja
know
wanted
whether
to
Vanaja
say
is
something. Vanaja can say.
Yeah, if she's interested in the wedding now, because last time we spoke, Vanaja was not interested in getting married
Yes.
now.
So
Yeah, that's also there.
taking into account that we are changing and we are all ready to change, I think we should give Vanaja also a chance to decide whether she wants to get married or she wants to be a teacher. Let her also.
Yes,
Yes,
definitely.
Why wait for her husband to decide for her?
No need.
Where
Yes,
is
Vanaja, I think you should also speak.
Vanaja Didi, tell what you are going to do. Are you going to get married? If you are not marrying, means all the money issue will be solved.
But she has to get married someday or the other, right?
Yeah, that time we'll think about it.
So mean.
Yeah, I'd like to become a teacher. I don't want so much of infighting in the house. And although Raghu Bhaiya and Praveen Bhaiya and Savitri Bhabhi, Parimala, they are not speaking it out. They are more concerned about the education of their children and their future. That is what is more important to them at this point in time. Whatever they have suffered, this is what they don't want their children to suffer. So this is my understanding, and I'm not interested in going abroad or so much expenditure on my marriage with so much of infighting in the house.
But do you like the boy, Vanaja? Do you want to get married to that boy?
I'm saying again, if it means so much of infighting on money issue,
Me?
Appaji, Ramaya, your sons apparently are worried about their children education. Are you interfering in their education?
My grandsons, I have 7 grandsons. Why will not I educate them? Of course, now I'm selling 1 acre for Vanaja's wedding. I have 5 more acres left. What my sons are so saying all these things, Praveen and Raghu. What are you talking? Why couldn't you have asked me all these things at home? Why bring it all here? Of course, I will give you 2 acres each. I will give. Of course, Kishore, I have educated him. I spent a lot of money, so that I will give you 2 acres each. I will. Now I am telling you. I will put in writing also. 2 acres each for you. Isn't that enough? You can sell 1 acre. Send your children wherever they want to study. Don't keep asking money, money. My children, children. We are all working together. We are one family. Why you want to fight like this? I don't know. Did I stop Kishore
We
from
did not get a reply so many times when we asked.
Ah,
So
now
now we
you're
are
asking
happy that you have said this.
Now you're asking in front of Amma ji, Shastri ji. I will not go back on my word.
So Vanaja doesn't want to get married, Appaji. So what do you want?
That
this
is
boy-
Vanaja. That Vanaja, you cannot stay in my house forever. You are a daughter. You must go to the mother-in-law's house.
But
So
for
she
now,
is
let
worried
her.
about the fights. She is worried about the fight.
Teacher, you want to stay in this village?
Yeah, she wants to stay in this village. She wants to start a school. She wants
School,
to
be
teach.
a teacher.
Maybe, yeah.
Probably Vanaja and Nirmala can do something together.
We can do.
Nirmalaka and I, we could start a school here.
Yes.
Will you support them? Will you support them, Babuji, and give them some land for starting a school?
I will give. If I'm not selling 1
Raghu
acre,
and Kishore are okay with that?
if Vanaja is not getting married,
We
then
are
1 acre she can take.
No.
The other 3 sons, are they okay with Ramaya giving land to the daughters for starting a school?
They
Yeah.
are going to give the
We will
daughter,
be
they are
okay
going to
with
give
it.
our sons also, no? So all of us will be getting.
Yes.
See, now
It is
Papaji
fair.
has decided to give 2 acres to both my brothers, and 1 acre is there reserved for Vanaja, which she can use for her school or anything. Ultimately, because I got educated, I'm not getting anything, but I don't care. As long as we are able to be peaceful in this house, I can earn my money. That's not a problem for me.
So now everybody seems to have sorted out the monetary issue. So now you know where the money is coming from, how you're going to educate your children. And Vanaja and Nirmala are happy to start a school.
Yes.
And
Very happy.
Nirmala Vasudev is okay with husband and your family.
Yeah,
So
I've talked to him. He has agreed. He's happy about it.
So if they are okay about it, then I think the main issue now is to sort out the land, divide the land, and you all can have your own piece of land and do whatever.
No, I want to say something over there. I think the land, if Appaji is going to give it to his sons today and separate it and give it to his sons today, what if tomorrow they don't take care of Appaji and Sita? What will happen to him if he is giving away everything now? So I think Appaji has told them that he will give it to them, and probably should write a document saying they will get it after he is not there. Because if he gives it away now, then tomorrow there will be nobody to take care of Appaji.
To make them stop fighting.
We are happy that this will be done, and also that Vanaja will have her say, and we will look for a nice boy for her in this vicinity only, so that she can have a teaching also, and she can also doesn't have to go abroad and leave everybody, all of us, and go. Hopefully this will mean that
she'll
in
be
the
happy,
village
very
we will
happy.
all be together again.
Okay.
She'll be happy.
Okay.
Stop.
The dispute starts with a fight among the women folk. At the time of conclusion of mediation, the issues that were resolved are housework and cooking, dressing of the women folk, permission for women for employment, behavioral issues, respect, money for daughter's wedding, work relating to daughter's wedding, recognition for different kinds of work, quality of life, reputation, provision for children's education, division of property among the siblings, do daughters get a share in property, and the care of family elders.